I guess I was going to move forward for...
Very cool.
So, I mean,
Yeah, nobody knows that.
yeah, absolutely. So the focus group of 2, we're down with that. I'm sorry for the answer.
About 5 minutes, and you can take it out again at no additional expense. If you go beyond that half an hour, it's $1.50.
And you want to do a day use, 24-hour access, you come up, you put your credit card in the machine. It'll give you a 5-digit code. There's solar panels. There are 2 batteries on the bottom just to help you charge it. The general idea is to have a bike available for the last commute, so you can take public transportation and you have another form of public transportation available to you, so you can ride it from point A to point B. So you can take a bike out at one kiosk and return it to any other kiosk throughout the city.
It's just when it returns in back in here, it's recognizing the bike is back in and that you've returned it. And that's the what we want to know. And then, for a yearly membership, then you would get a Bixi key. And then you would put the key, you just simply come up to the bike there. And you would just go to the bike docking station, insert the key, it'll give you a green light, and you can pull the bike out. As soon as the front tire starts to spin, you get front lights and back lights.
So the lights automatically turn on?
All the components are internal to help protect it. Put it back in. The green light means it's back in and you have...
That's the whole goal of the MTA. We're trying to get towards a more sustainable mobility package where the customers have access to all modes with one quick, easy access point, and it really gets them where they want to get to with the appropriate way to get there. Sometimes it's better to walk, bike, take transit, take car sharing, drive your own car, but not all the time. So if we can link them all together, we kind of feel that we'll get there. And I think bike share is kind of like the final piece in the puzzle. Yeah.
Quit squirreling around.
We are just demonstrating
So it's $5 a day.
But if you have something that is temporary, variable, movable, then, but Judge, it's removable. We can just pick it up tomorrow. It's not a permanent change to the environment. The impact of having a bike share system in San Francisco would be really wonderful, we think, for bicycling and for traffic and for the environment and so forth. But first thing, it would put a lot more bike trips on the street. Other cities have seen a huge boost in bicycling once bike sharing started. In Paris, just within a month or so of bike sharing starting, they had tens of thousands of new bike trips. People who weren't riding bikes starting to ride on bikes and replacing small trips that folks would make in a car, doing it with a bicycle instead.
I think it's a great idea. Anything to get more people out of their cars and onto bikes would be a good thing.
The bike is really great because I've actually looked at other systems, and this seems to be one of the best bikes I've seen. Some of them aren't kind of not such great rides, and this one seems to be set up really well.
I think those bikes would be great to have downtown to use to run errands during lunchtime, or if you lived close to pods in either direction, to even use for commute. I think they'd be totally fine to use for trips of up to 2 or 3 miles, would be no problem at all.
There's different models. You can have it if they wanted it.
So I think a widespread bike sharing program would be great for San Francisco. It would be a win-win because the people that would be biking would be better off and San Francisco would be better off. You know, the people that are biking are better off because they'd be in better health. They'd be automatically getting their recommended amount of exercise just by bicycling to work, because we say 30 minutes of moderate intensity physical activity, and you're pretty much guaranteed that if you're biking to work and coming home that way. So that means they're going to feel better and they're going to live longer, which is pretty good.